Hi, Scorpio. Happy October. Happy October. And happy birthday to the early degree placement Scorpios who are having a birthday in the month of October as well. Happy solar return. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm going to do something a little bit different this month. I'm going to pull kind of like a clarifying key card for the month, an overall energy card for the month, and we'll see what you guys come up with. Um, Also, for those of you who noticed that I didn't put out a video last month, I do apologize for that. I had a family medical emergency that had to take precedence. And so thank you so much for your support and your thoughts and your prayers for that. So let's go ahead and pull a card, Scorpio, and see what you guys have. This one wants to come out. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. I absolutely love this deck because what it does is it takes all the, you know, the regular tarot cards and the regular tarot deck, and it really like kind of uh, breaks it up and spells it out in a whole different way. All right, so it says, I am gifted to be connected to my emotions. I allow them to move through me like water running through a pipe. I no longer resist or hold on to them. I just love them and allow them to pass through me like a moment in time. I love this card for Scorpio. I absolutely love it. We are very emotional, Scorpio, and sometimes we feel like that our emotions, like we don't necessarily always like to be over and emotional because we feel like it creates a loss of control for us, and we don't like to feel that, or it just doesn't seem logical sometimes the way that we're feeling. But it's what makes us unique and what makes us so special, Scorpio. And it's really important to allow those things to come in and flow through. And the reason that I'm saying that is because Scorpio has a tendency to take feelings and kind of shove them down so that they don't have to deal with them, right? Because they can seem overpowering, and in order sometimes for us even to function in life, like we can't allow our emotions to always take precedence when we have difficult decisions to make, or just try to go through living our lives and trying to get stuff done. So we have a tendency, especially if things are our emotions are hurtful or we're anxious or whatever the case may be. Scorpio has a tendency sometimes to kind of take those emotions and shove them down. Well, all of that has a chance of reemerging later on when we're least expecting it and not really wanting it. So it's really important in the month of October, Scorpio, to really allow those emotions to come through and to really feel them and to really understand them and cherish them and understand how important they are. Um, I want to let you guys know while I'm shuffling your cards, if you would like to see my videos on a monthly basis, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. All it does is simply inform you when I release a new video. Thumbs up if you like the video. All of these things help YouTube to show my videos more. And of course, if you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to go to the About section on my YouTube homepage for more information on that. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what you guys have going on in the month of October. Oh my goodness. Ace of Cups. This is a card of, it's an offering of love. It's an offering of support. It's an offering of emotion. It's a full cup. Interesting, Scorpio, and especially with the Page of Cups coming in as a focus card too, which can also be a message of love. Underneath that, we have the Three of Rods. This is a card in regards to like waiting for your ships to come in. All right, waiting for something to happen, looking out towards the horizon and expecting something. I'll go over all these in more detail with you. Okay, Six of Swords. in the process of leaving something behind and going to smoother waters, letting go of old thought patterns and old situations that no longer serving you. Under that, another card of leaving something behind. I call the Eight of Cups the bittersweet card. It's all about leaving behind situations that you invested a lot of emotion into, or right, things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. The High Priestess, Major Arcana. I sometimes really do associate this card with the sign of Scorpio, because Scorpios are extremely intuitive, and the High Priestess is all about following your intuition, right? All about understanding the life cycles and the way that life works. Scorpio understands that in order to allow new things to come in, we have to release the old. Seven of Pentacles. This is all about assessing what you have, taking a look at what you've grown from scratch, okay? And because it's a Pentacles card, it represents, just reviewing maybe your financial situation, maybe contemplating what you can do to bring in more finances or prosperity, maybe considering property matters, health matters as well when it comes to Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we've accomplished so far, and let's try to assess what we have so that we can make a decision about what we need to do going forward. All right, let's take a look at all of this and see what's happening. I really do feel, Scorpio, like you guys, this is super important. You have the Page of Cups, again, as your key to the month. This is about messages of emotional fulfillment coming in, could possibly be offers of love and support, and it just, here's the feeling that I'm getting. I really feel like you guys are being asked to leave what is disappointing to you or what hasn't worked for you. You're being asked to leave it behind. And some of you may feel like, oh, well, I've already left it behind. I know it didn't work and I've already moved on. I've been in the process of moving on, but we don't always realize that, there's some work still to be done there. Like I said, like I was talking about, Scorpio has the tendency to bury things really deep. We don't even realize some of the things that we've taken in, and we've buried them so deep, we don't even realize that they're still there. So I get the feeling that there's still a little bit of work to be done, Scorpio, in the month of October in regards to really, really washing the slate clean and leaving some things behind, okay? With the Eight of Cups, this is leaving things behind that you put a lot of time and effort and emotion into, right? This was something at some point in time that you really had a lot of hope for, you really had a lot of faith in, but it's just no longer cutting it for you. And so you're making the choice to walk away from it and leave it behind. And that's a hard thing to do when you've invested so much time into something. And then right above that, the same kind of situation, but it's less about emotion and more about your thought process this time with a Swords card. The Swords suit is about the way that you think, right? And so not only are you emotionally leaving something behind, you're also wanting to clear your mind from it as well. And I can tell you in regards to Scorpio, when you clear it out emotionally, when you do that emotional work that you need to do in order to clear it out, you stop thinking about it so much. The reason that it's really important for you guys to make sure you're completely clearing the slate, and for those of you late degree Scorpios that are having your solar return in the month of October, this is a really great time for you to do that. And for those of you who are going to be having your birthdays in the month of November, again, another really good time for you to just clear the slate clean, get rid of anything that's just not working in your life, and have that forward momentum, and think about what you want to leave behind for the upcoming year and what you want to allow in. And the reason that you're leaving this stuff behind, you guys, is because you have an Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity. Aces are opportunities. And if we don't open ourselves up to it, we might miss this opportunity. This is the opportunity of love coming in. This is the opportunity of emotional renewal, emotional satisfaction, emotional fulfillment. So the reason that we clear past energies and past things, because when we're focusing on something that's not working, or we're thinking about something that's not working, or we're resentful about a situation that's happened, or we're still emotionally connected somehow, it doesn't leave enough room for these new opportunities, that are these emotional fulfillments, to come in and take place in our lives. So really make sure that you're open, Scorpio, in the month of October to receive this, because I think that you guys have been waiting for it. I think that you guys have been feeling like, when is it going to be my time? Scorpio, if you allow it to in the month of October, these things are going to come to you. Open your heart, open your mind. Now, these two cards, coming out together makes me feel like you guys are also, I'm gonna flip these around too, so it makes a little bit more sense. With the High Priestess, you guys are really kind of following your intuition about where you want to take your health routines, where you have a lack in maybe a financial situation that you want to improve. Improving health, improving finances, maybe following your intuition in regards to what you want to do property wise. But whatever the case is, you're taking a look at what you have now, and you're considering with the High Priestess, and you're following your gut instinct about what it's going to take for you guys to be able to grow those pentacles, to make what you have even more. And I'd like to pull a clarifier card on that. I'd like to pull a clarifier card on the Seven of Pentacles, because I definitely feel like that's part of it too, that you guys are, there's something coming through that feels like, okay, I know I need to leave some things behind, and I know I need to move on to other things, but where am I going? I kind of feel like that with the Three of Rods. Okay, what next? What direction am I going to? How can I take what I've accomplished and what I've built so far and progress it and move it forward? So that there is definitely some consideration this month, in the month of October, about where you want to take this new energy, what you want to do with this new year. That's a great energy to have for a solar return, Scorpio, quite honestly. This is the way that we need to be thinking. The High Priestess is asking us to follow our intuition. What feels right? What feels like the right direction? Yeah. Nine of Cups, Scorpio, emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true. It's really, really important, Scorpio, that you take some time to really feel those emotions. It's not necessarily in the month of October about what's logical. It's about our gut feeling. It's about our emotions. It's about, how do we feel? What are the things that make us feel like not so happy and kind of stuck, versus what are the things that make us feel expansive? What are the things that make us feel excited? What are the things that make us feel good? What feels truly fulfilling for Scorpio? It's really important to follow your intuition and really think about those things this month. Because if you do, if you open yourself up to the possibilities in the month of October, Scorpio, you're going to have some wishes coming true. You're going to have opportunities. coming in. Follow your gut, Scorpio. Let yourself feel it. I love it. All right, let's get a postcard from Spirit and see what comes up here. Scorpio, Scorpio. October. I can't believe it's already October. It's such a weird year. It's so strange. It's like it feels like time's going really fast but really slow at the same time. I don't know if you guys I don't know. Let me know if you guys in the comments, let me know if you feel like that too. It's just a weird energy. And I feel like in some ways I feel like it hasn't been, it hasn't been like a normal summer, just because of the scenario. So maybe that's why it feels like it's gone, that like the months themselves are going by fast, but at the same time a lot of us feel very kind of stuck and stagnant too. And that makes it feel slow. So very different kind of energy going on. All right, let's see what this says. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everybody over here believes in you and adores you. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. I mean, what a profound message. And again, this is all about releasing things from the past that you're still holding on to. It's hard. It's hard to let go sometimes of those things. But that's what you're being asked to do in the month of October. And like I said, some of us feel like we've already done this work, but let me tell you what, Scorpio, I mean, it's amazing what Scorpio hides deep down in there. Like I said, that we don't even realize, but there are still some things that we need to let go of in order to let these new blessings and these new opportunities come in and fulfill our lives and give us new, fresh breath. Absolutely important to focus on in the month of October. Mwah. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.